All right, we're here with the new state champion, CJ Krum, state champion at 215, right? CJ, thanks for meeting with us. It's a real pleasure for us to talk to you and kind of share some of your thoughts for the season. Congratulations, not only on the state championship, but the undefeated season, right?
Yeah.
What was the total record?
37.
37-0. Awesome. So I take it you're glad you stayed home for spring break this year and wrestled instead, right?
Oh yeah.
Are you going anywhere else, or did that kind of eat up your spring break?
That kind of took up because I had a trip planned, but then they kept pushing it back, and I was like, man, I mean, maybe I won't get on a spring break, but at least I'll get to wrestle in the States and do what I love doing. But my spring break's kind of going to be, I'm going to Virginia Beach to wrestle in my duel.
Okay.
We wrestle from like 8 to 12 every day, so 12 to whatever, I could be out in Virginia Beach and having fun and doing cool stuff, so it kind of works out.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was worth it to skip that and go to the state championship. So why don't you tell us about your wrestling background? I know some of the guys have been wrestling their whole lives. Some have just started it. What have you gone through as far as getting to wrestling?
I started when I was about 5 years old. I got a flyer in the mail and it said St. John's Wrestling. And there's like a big bad dude on the front. And my parents were like, oh. And actually it was one of my older cousins. It was like a distant cousin. Actually was running the practices. And it was like, oh sweet, yeah, let's go and try it. And little to be known, it became something I grew to love, and I started going to these other places. I didn't just go to St. John's. I'd go to practices in like Flint. I'd go to practices in like Grand Rapids, and just all over the place. As I get older and I get better and I get more experience, and just I've grown to love the sport. Whatever I can do to get better at it, better myself as a person, I guess.
Yeah, since I started doing this, I get a chance to watch a lot of that youth wrestling and travel around a little bit with them, and it's really fun to watch. I mean, it's a really neat atmosphere, and it's different. You know, all these sports are a little different, so it's cool to see. So I think there was 3 home matches this year, and one got canceled, and one I missed because of my daughter's game, so I only saw one. I think you guys wrestled versus Gaylord. Does that sound right? Man, Gaylord was tough.
Yeah, they were ranked like 3rd or 2nd in the state. And then they actually got booted out because of COVID. Their district shut them down. They didn't get a chance to wrestle. It was really unfortunate for them, and I got a buddy up there who was actually supposed to wrestle in the States, but they shut them. It was just a horrible thing.
Yeah.
That's why this whole year was about gratitude and being thankful for me, you know?
Right, lucky with what we got.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I was at that match, and I was taking a bunch of photos. Felt like I got some good photos of all the guys, and then I saw you were coming up. I'm like, oh, let me put down this and let me get the video rolling, because I knew it would be short, and I knew it would be good. And it was, and he didn't disappoint. So at the end of that video, I'm going to roll that video so everyone can see it. But you look like you're kind of trying to fire up the team. Is that what you were doing, or tell us what you were thinking there?
I mean, it was East Lansing. They only have like 4 or 5 guys. But especially, we just lost to Gaylord, like that last dual meet prior to that. It was kind of like you got to get the guys going, and being a senior and a leader. I mean, I've been a captain for 3 years now, since my sophomore year. That's just kind of what you got to do as an upperclassman and get your team going, especially after a tough loss. Because we had, I think, was it Grand Ledge next? And Grand Ledge would have been tough, and I think we beat them that night. I'm pretty sure we did.
Seemed like you split a couple with Grand Ledge. Both were like really close.
Yeah, Grand Ledge was really close. I can't remember, because I know we beat them once in the season, but then we lost to them because we had dudes out, and just a lot of stuff was crazy this year. A lot of different things happened.
Right. I mean, is there anything else in the rest of the season you remember? Since we didn't get to see a lot of the away match or anything like that, anything in particular, or was it just kind of a?
Not really. I mean, the team got pretty close for how short of a season we had. I mean, we had workouts here and there, but the team was a pretty good group. We wrestled good. We had all our guys. We were a tough team. I mean, we beat Charlotte. We pretty much got a walk all the way to states. I mean, which is unfortunate, because I think we really could have thrived in states this year. And I mean, we probably would have drew Lowell first round, which they're really tough this year. But I think we put up a fighting chance against any team. You know, we're not just going to settle for being last, or we're going to go down swinging. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we know that, a lot of the guys didn't get the chance at the end, with protocols and that type of stuff. A lot of really good guys who had good chances or had a good chance to compete. So, it's a tough deal, but it's nice that you were able to keep the tradition going. Was it 14 straight years of state champions? 13? Okay.
2 more and get 15.
Is that the goal?
Yeah,
well,
sure.
well, that's pretty amazing. So, if you want to, just tell us about the finals and how that works. Where's that? Is that Van Andel? Is that right?
In Grand Rapids.
Yeah, that's a big deal. So
yeah, it was pretty sweet. I mean, it would have been cooler to have it Ford Field with all the people, in the stands.
Right.
But still, to be able to be in that state finals match and wrestle, it was still an awesome feeling. Because you just worked so hard for it, and then when you finally get your hand raised, it's just, there's no better feeling. And not a lot of people understood that feeling, or probably ever will. But it just takes a lot of hard work and dedication to get it done. It's crazy. And I mean, you look up, you see your parents, and that's all that could be there. But you see your parents, and you see Coach, and I just went up and I hugged him. You watch the video, you see me pick him up off the ground. And it was just a great moment in my life that I'm going to remember forever. There's nothing like it.
Absolutely. If that video's out there somewhere, I'd like to see it. That'd be good. I haven't seen it.
Track wrestling.
Okay, I will look. It may have just been your parents, but I can tell you by the posts that I did and the reactions they got, they weren't the only ones there with you. There's a lot of people rooting for you. I just probably know that it was a big deal. I think last year coming so close, and then really going for it this year. I think a lot of people were really rooting for you. So congratulations. Like you said, it's something they can't take away from you now. So
yeah, no, it's forever. Always going to be there. My name will be on that banner at school. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the streak going. Hopefully, Jake Bry will come back next year. He's someone that didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
That's really disappointing. He'll come back next year, and I'm sure he'll get it done.
Yep, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. So I understand what we saw that you're going to Albion College. Is that right? Yeah. So what are you thinking there? Are you nervous or excited or the whole 9 yards?
Kind of a little bit of everything. I'm nervous to be away from home and go to a new place. But I'm super pumped to be around a really good team coming in, because this is actually Albion's first year of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're bringing in their brand new class. I'm going to be the first class coming in, which I think is a really cool honor, because in 15 years I could go back to the place and say that, yeah, we started this thing, and hopefully we're looking at the next 10 years to get a national championship there and really build a great wrestling team, because I know we got some good dudes coming in. I love Coach Wilson, and I really believe in him, and I think a lot of the other guys do. And not much more to say. I can't wait. It's going to be a great experience.
Well, we're excited. Please share some of those things with us next year.
Yeah.
So you told me that maybe some spring track possibly, or maybe some more. You got a lot of wrestling training going on, but as we finish up here, tell us anything you wanted to on the way out.
Yeah, I thought about going out for track this year, doing some shot put or discus or something, because I did it in middle school. But not even that. But I wanted to take a week off, because I've been really grinding for the past 2 months, 3 months, going hard at it. I kind of wanted to take a week off. I've been through a lot. I got a broke finger, I got a torn ligament, my shoulder's all busted after states. Just had to take a minute off, but I think I was going to talk to some of the coaches and see if they'll let me do it. But if not, I'm going to be training, because I'm doing a lot of big dual meets over the summer. I'm going down to Virginia Beach, probably going to the Grand River Rumble, which is in Wisconsin Dells, and I'm just going to be going all over the place, getting ready for next year and get really good competition, because it's going to be tough next year. Transitioning from high school to college, and it's going to be crazy. I'm so excited. I'm pumped. I can't wait.
Yeah. Well, enjoy every minute of it. We're really excited you're sharing with us.
Yep.
For those of us who get a chance to see some of the inside looks or inside thoughts about it, it's really cool. We were all rooting for you. Glad it worked out, and look forward to the next adventure. So,
For sure.
thanks, CJ. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.